I'm KV Dahl. My family's been in the car business since 1911, and I love cars. I think about cars all the time, and heck, I even dream about cars. I was born with a dipstick in my mouth and gasoline in my veins. And this is my garage. Welcome to this week's KV Dahl's Garage. This week we've got the car of the year for 1949, the 1949 Ford Deluxe Convertible. What a car. First major changing in automotive styling in the history of automobile styling. Pre-1949, you've got basically V'd hoods, you've got big fat fenders, you've got running boards that you would step up onto to get into the car. Along comes World War II, and all production of the automobile for the general public is halted. After the war, everybody was basically producing 1942 model years with a little bit different trim, a little bit different hubcaps, just a little new touch here and there, and everybody was on their way to come up with a new style, the new automobile, and Ford was the first at bat with the 1949 Ford. They call this the Shoebox model. You don't have running boards on the outside. You don't have a V'd hood. You have more of a integrated body that kind of goes and sits over the frame. You don't have to get up into the car. This was huge. When these cars came out, they were delivered under darkness. And my grandfather remembers when they delivered them to the store in La Crosse. They delivered them at 3 o'clock in the morning. They had tarps over them, and they had to drop them off at my grandpa and grandma's house, put them in the garage. They had to cover the garage windows. Neighbors were trying to sneak a peek through the windows. They got them over to the dealership. They had to cover the showroom windows, and they had a big unveiling of the 1949 Ford, and like I said, it was the car of the year that year. Now this was all new. I mean, talk about drastic style changing. These things were great. They were Flathead V-8 powered, has a little bit better interior, a little extra chrome trim down the side, powered by that Flathead V-8 and a 3-speed transmission. What a joy to drive. They say that the 49 Ford would possibly be the car that saved Ford Motor Company one of the times. It's just a great looking car. That bullet right in the front makes it unmistakably a 49 Ford, and the headlights on the outside there with just a little bit of a body line that goes up to them. And I love that hood ornament with the plexiglass insert in the back, giving it that forward motion. Coming back to the back of the car, we've got fender skirts on the car. And one of the ways you can tell the difference between a 49 and a 50 is a 49, they had the hinges on the outside of the trunk and the deck lid here. And on a 50, they were integrated and they were underneath. Coming around to the back of the car, you've got these unmistakable 49 Ford taillights. We got blue dots in there. That's just kind of a thing that they used to do that's kind of neat. And then we also have the vintage Dahl Motors Davenport, Iowa, vintage 1949 right on the deck lid. Just a nice looking car, a great driving car. Come on up, let's take a look at the interior. Look at the door panels on this thing. I mean, this is just so cool. I mean, you've got your burgundy vinyl right here, and then your tan striped insert right there. You've got, look at it, looks like a futuristic airplane car right there on the garnish molding. You've got the two-tone interior, and you've got Ford right on the steering wheel, a great dash, completely different than a 48 Ford. I mean, this was like just so ahead of its time, and so much of a drastic style change. Everybody, they just had to have one of these things, and Ford was the first at bat out of the big three to get there with this nice new styling. Just a cool car. You know, these pull-out door handles. Look at that, man, that is just too cool. Let's take a look under the hood. And here we have it, the Flathead Ford V8. Man, What a history this thing has had. Started in 1932, went all the way to into 1953. 54 they came out with the different motor, but these things were little workhorses. They are legendary. They're good running motors. They made a lot of variations of them. This one runs like a scalded dog. It's just a nice looking vehicle. Inside and out, you know, on this car we've got the right clamps, we've got the right stickers in the right places, and here again you've got that bullet right in the front with the 8, just so it's not you know, it's not to be forgotten. This doesn't have the inline 6 in it. This has got the Flathead V-8. Ford right across the top of the hood, that neat hood ornament that we all love. Unmistakably 49 Ford, unmistakably Ford shoebox styling. What a car. Gosh, look at that. I just love that. It almost looks like a human being or a dog that's got its head out with a mohawk haircut on it. Just great lines to this car. Big bumper tips on the front. The 1949 Ford Deluxe Convertible. Car of the year in 1949. What a car. So if you're into the preservation of automobile history, like, comment, and subscribe to our channel.